Hello everybody, it's me again. Just have a little special thing for you guys today. The other day I was looking through all my headsets and I remember that I had this Shure earbuds. They're the E215s. They're actually really good in-ear monitors or earbuds. Unfortunately, I have a little situation. I do sweat a lot, and the sweat kind of ate through this and deteriorate this a little bit. So I'm going to fix that today, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix that. There's a couple easy steps. First of all, shrink wrap or shrink tube. This is a 3M. This is a universal kit. It has different sizes. As you can see inside there, they have multiple sizes. We're going to be using those small ones over here. Sorry about that. The small ones right here. To do that, you need a couple things. You need that, a lighter, and cutters or scissors. This was handy. That was in my room at the time. Or you can use a knife. So, to get one of these kits, you can get it at Walmart, which I only ended up spending about $2.97 for it. It's almost $3 for the universal kit. So you can use it for other things, whatever you have left over. So it's not too bad. But this side is starting to get it too. It's starting to deteriorate a little bit. So I'm definitely going to do that side as well. The benefits of these Shure SE 215s. Disconnect them, but make sure you always keep them to the right one, because they'll tell you on here too. It says L. You can't barely see that. See if we can focus. Oh, anyways, it has an L on here, and the other side has the R for the right ear. So take those off gently, put them to the side. And so what we're going to do is going to try to get the shrink wrap over here and over there. But since this is really bad, I have to cut those loose. So say goodbye to that. And really be careful how you cut them to make sure you don't break or disconnect the wire, because I don't feel like soldering today. So always be careful how you cut your things. So that's pretty much it. Now that's exposed. Okay, so now we're going to open the 3M. Oop. Well, these are the ones I need anyways. Put that to the side. And you're going to say, how am I going to fit this under? There's two ways you can do that. When you shrink wrap it, and if you cut it here and you shrink wrap it, it's still going to shrink together, so it's actually going to put a hold on it. So instead of trying to fit it over, because even if you shrink wrap this big tube over it, or even this big tube over it, it's not going to shrink. There's a certain limit to where this can shrink before it doesn't hug the material. So it's just you can cut this and it'll do the same thing. And you see, it's almost the perfect size that we need. And Nora's getting in the way. Don't worry about her. She's used to getting in my way at almost everything lately. She's starving for attention, like any other woman in the world. Not sexist. A lot of women are needy, and a lot of men are needy. So you can do this with scissors or a knife. And I think I'm going to need some scissors, but yeah. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got into my grooming kit because you won't really want small scissors for this, so my grooming kit came in handy. So once you get it cut open, you just want to like try to get it to slide on. Okay. And what you really want to do is try to get it overlapping. Since you did cut it, you need to overlap it a little bit. And you really want to get a little bit over this piece right here, so it can add as like extra support to grab a hold. So once you get it enough to overlay, careful you don't expose the rest of the wire. And you really want to do, just make sure it doesn't pop out. Like I'm having problems right now. I'm like a derf. Come work with me, dang it. Not everything works out the way you want to, so you just got to deal with it and just keep on pushing forward. Alright, so now play with it, do not overdo it. I want to pass it a couple times. See, it's starting to shrink on there. And I made my first mistake. You see, I didn't overlap it properly and it shrank inside itself. So that's a total flop. Since this side is not too bad, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to try one more time on this side. And once I get that done, I'll come back to you guys. Okay, I'm back. I had to use the bigger size, but that worked out almost perfect. There's some things that I could have done differently. Next time I'm probably going to use some roach clip or alligator clips to hold them in place, because in some areas it does pop out a little bit, but it is just a little warm right now. I can shrink it a little bit, but using the medium sized one, which is this size right here, doesn't shrink enough once you cut it and roll it on there. Because I try to fit it over, it would go over this, but then it comes to this part that it's going to be hard to get over that curve. You can heat it up a little bit to try to keep on going on it, but since it's shrink wrap, you heat it up a little bit, it's going to get smaller and smaller, hard to handle, and plus it's going to be hot. So you're cutting it a little bit down the middle and just fitting on there. And next time I'm going to probably use alligator grips to do the other side, and that should come out perfect. So other than that, that's how you try to save almost a $200 pair of Shure earbuds. But that's pretty much it. Tried the big one, it shrunk down a little bit, but not enough. Like I say, it was just going to be too big. So medium-sized ones. If it were a straight angle instead of the 90-degree angle or the curved angle, probably would have been easier. But since it is designed to be in your ear and go over your ear, it goes inside your ear and go over your earlobe, your outer earlobe, and supposed to come through like here. That's why they had that degree. But these are really good headsets. I didn't want to throw them away because they still work. They work great. They sound great. And just that one area right there was exposed, and it was actually irritating my ear. This is somewhat flexible, and it will help out a little bit. I'm probably going to put some electrical tape on top of that. The reason why I didn't want to put electrical tape in the first place because this tends to get bulky. But since there is now a shell here, I can probably wrap around a little bit of electrical tape slowly and to get a perfect seal so it won't get damaged again. But the other main reason why I didn't want to do duct tape, because my ears sweat a lot and it's gross, but also it will break down the adhesive on the electrical tape and it will get stuck in my ear too. So it's almost a lose-lose situation. But if I don't use it as much as I get used to, which I do have other headsets I use now for my phone, which I have the Samsung Galaxy Active. Great phone. I got through AT&T. You can see camouflage. It shoots in 1080p, 4K. The resolution is great on the screen. I love these phones. It's an S5 Active. I don't know when they're going to come out with a S6 Active, but it's a great phone. Have no complaints about it. Did upgrade it, the SD card to 128 gigabyte, which I got off of geek.com, powered by Wish, and it was a steal. I'll leave a description below on the Geek website. You can find a lot of products there that are some good quality, but at a really, really low, decent price. The only bad thing is the shipping is my most big concern. It's cheap, and yet the shipping takes a long time. So if you want something but you don't need it now, use Geek. But if you want to just buy the full price items, go ahead and get them. You can get them next day or at the stores. But yeah, I'll leave a description below about the Geek. Also, my wife got me an early birthday present. Another mouse pad. Anybody knows me, I love camouflage. Between military and hunting camouflage, I love it. I have a Mossy Oak belt, a lot of Mossy Oak stuff, and that's, my wife knows me way too well. And because this is my mouse setup right now, is a separate gel pad that I put a sticker on it, which doesn't really affect me much, and I have the pad right here itself for the mouse. So it's not adequate enough. The gel pad is still the same kind of texture, so it's nothing losing out of there. Granted, it is going to take a difference because this is a lot wider or taller, and about almost the same amount of width, but this is taller. It does cuff my wrist a little bit better. But see how this goes. If it's not as comfortable as I think it is, then I'll go on something else. But it is a lot thicker pad compared to this paper, almost paper thin rubber right here. So yeah, let me just check it out and see how it feels. And this is at Walmart. You can get it at any Super Walmart. I got it from my local Super Walmart, and I think the price was at $9.88, so almost $10. So, wow. This will help from my mouse pad going around. This is my most favorite part about unwrapping. Of course you can hear that because I forgot to put the mic on. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I completely forgot about my mic because it's on my headset, which I'm in the future want to get a mic for my setup over here in my office. First impressions, love Mossy Oak. See, this is what I was doing with before. So I'm getting almost exactly the same amount of real estate, as you can see. I am losing a little bit, but this is what I was before. This is what I'm gonna be for now, for until if this is more comfortable for me versus the other way around. Even my knife I have is almost like a rustic wood and metal feel to it. And that's a CRKT. This is the Fossil. See, Fossil. That's the name of this knife. Great. There's also right here. There's a magnet that holds it in place. So really good. Just in case you guys want to know what kind of knife that is. All right. Cool thing is you can have that motion, because that's the most active motion I have, because before I was just, you know, going off a little bit on my other mouse, but now since I have control right there, of course always having a max DPI, so I don't have to do that much motion. So I can say I am happy. Got to test it out for a week. Good thing is it's more elevated than this, and it feels like actually that is much better on me. So most likely I'm gonna be packing this with my my go bag for all my electronics and stuff. Again, I'm sorry about all the rest of the stuff. I had my mic on my headset, so it probably caught most of what I said in the last 5-10 minutes. So I apologize for that. I should do this video again, but mistakes happen. We just gotta roll with it. Gotta keep on going forward. But that's it for right now. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Leave comments below. Until next time, I see you guys later.